We set a 2-year plan, and it worked. That was successful.
We had seen Punahou and Iolani take the title, and you know, we can always get them next year is what we always thought, and this was our last year. This was our last year to do it. And
there's only 4 other guys in HPA history that have set state swimming records, and that was back in '98, coincidentally when we won before.
Not as much as he's the principal, but he's just been a role model to me because he swims my events.
Having a coach like Natezel that not only inspires us but also forcefully puts us on the right track was definitely a thing that we needed. Just his presence on the pool deck, everyone knew that it was time to work hard.
There's that stone cutter credo that Natezel talks about, that you hit a stone 100 times and you don't break it in 101st time, it cracks. So you just gotta put faith into the coaches and your teammates and know that you will find success at the end, and you just got to put in all the work and it will turn out how you want.
He inspired us to do our best, and for that he's one of my heroes.
Logan has taken the school record down by a second over his career, which is phenomenal. He's also an All-American 2 years running now, which places him this year in the top 50 in the country.
I first started swimming when I was about a year and a half. My mom taught me in this outdoor saltwater pool down in Kona, and then I started taking lessons when I turned 3, and then started competing when I was 6. Both my parents played college aquatic sports, and I just always grew up around the water and the ocean and pools. The feel of competition. I love swimming, but what I really love is just getting in the water and racing people. That's really what pushes me. 50 free at age group states was my favorite because my dad had coached the former record holder about 25 years ago at Punahou, and no one had broken it for 25 years. And I got up there and I was really excited, really had been preparing for it for about 6 months, and I just broke it by about 5/100ths of a second. I was really excited with that.
It's going to be a tough record to beat, at 20.7. Kakea has a really beautiful stroke. To have a feel for the water and to know how to move through it is essential. His 51 in the backstroke will be a very tough record to beat.
I'd always been a water kid, but I didn't like the idea of swimming in the pool or being told what to do. I never wanted to get my hair wet. I remember telling the coach that I wouldn't put my head underwater unless I had a mask and regulator on like my dad. The first stroke I learned to swim was backstroke just because I didn't want to put my head in the water. But after that, my sister really helped me learn to get rid of that fear of putting my head in the water. And after that, swimming just kind of came easy for me. I was a big kid, so I was a little uncoordinated on land, but always felt comfortable in the water.
It allowed him to, this year, to set either a league record, a school record, or a state record in every swim he participated in. Punahou didn't have a swimmer in the breaststroke to speak of. Kyle took the outside lane and just went for it and really brought it home and just solidified it.
We've been swimming together for a long time, and it's great having them there because swimming is really lonely. So having a good group of kids and my teammates there helps me get through a tough workout. I started when I was 8 years old. I remember first jumping in the pool and being really nervous with a new group of kids, and I had a lot of fun the first day. A 200 medley relay with, we started off our state meet with a high school record, and that was the one we didn't think we were gonna break even. And we busted it by 2/10, and everyone did best times, and it was really exciting, and it was a great way to start the meet, and we kind of got some momentum going, and it was fun because it was our senior year, and I don't know, it's just kind of amazing to do that with my teammates.
In order for a medley relay to excel, we really needed the breaststroke to happen, and he was one, and he was given our award for most improved this year because of his determination to improve on the breaststroke itself. When Ryan broke his leg last year, I didn't know if he would swim as fast again, given the physical limitations of having the pins in his leg.
When I got back in the water, I couldn't kick very strongly with my left leg, so I had to do a lot of pull. It required me to, work on my upper body and get my upper body stronger so it could make up for the problems that I had with my knee. And eventually, when my legs came back, almost to full capacity, they were strong, and then my upper body was stronger than ever, so it really helped, make me faster and pushed me even harder. I started swim lessons when I was 2 years old, and I was the one that never ever wanted to go to swim lessons. I mean, my mom would like drag me into the pool and hand me off to the teacher, and I was the one that was screaming and crying, wanting to go back to mom, and never really wanting to ever participate, but I eventually started to love it.
Ryan was probably one of the mainstays in saying, guys, let's stick together for the whole year, race club swimming together so that we go into high school season together. Finally tuned on the relays. That was Ryan's gig. It was instrumental. It wasn't until that moment after the 200 free relay when we won that I said, okay, it's going to be close, but I think we can do this.
This is our last year. This is our last year to do it.
I had to take a step back, and I really had to look at it. I was like, I was just really overcome with emotion.
It was overwhelming. I didn't really have a thought, or my feeling was just, I was kind of numb almost.
The 400 free relay, the last event of states.
As me anchoring off and touching the wall and looking back and see the record board blinking, that was kind of a cool moment.
It could be the thing that decides if we win or if we get second.
It didn't hit me till we got the trophy and we were thrown in the water, but it was, can't really describe it. I'd say euphoria.
All of us coming together to do it was just really emotional. Everyone was screaming and parents were crying. And
going into the pool with coach and all the guys just was an amazing feeling.
It was just so much fun just to be a part of all that hype, to be in the center of that crowd of people, to push coach in the pool and to finally get that trophy and hold it. It was a great moment.
Makes me proud to be a part of HPA swimming.
How often will you have 4 guys come around, and those 3 relays are all American as well? That's going to be tough for any foursome at HPA to contend with.